that aspect was easy, so that wasn't new. But the transition of the rules, that was tough. That was tough because, I guess our paradigm of the way we are raised, the way we are brought up, the things that we went through as a child with our parents, they have an effect on us with our children. Whether you want to look at it or not, we all are a product of our environment. So if you were raised a certain way and you liked it, 9 out of 10 times you'll raise your children the same way. If you were raised a certain way and you didn't like it, 9 out of 10 times you'll do something different than the way you were raised. So that initial battle of dealing with that was definitely tough because I raised my children a certain way. Lynette raised her children a certain way. And we didn't agree on everything. At all. Not even a little bit. The agreement ratio was very, very low on a lot of different things. And, the other aspect with us that may not be the same with many others was the ratio of children. So, Lynette didn't have nearly as many children as I had. So it was a smaller amount over on that end. And they were used to things a certain way. So then all of a sudden it's like, yo, it's 1 trillion kids. Hold up. All the things that we used to be able to do, we can't do because it's too many kids. Like snack time. I want to go get a snack. I can get a snack. But now I'm limited in my snacking because there are 45 other children that need to eat a snack too. Oh my gosh. No, I hate these kids. I hate these people. I don't want to deal with this. I want my snack when I want my snack. So that was an issue. That was a major issue. Snacks. It seems like something so little, but snacks was very, very big. Hey, babe, don't sneak. Come on then. Come on. She's here, y'all. She's here. Excuse the creaky door sound. Excuse all the noise. It's okay. We're not going to try to have the most perfect. I don't know the F word that I was trying to say. It's like a perfluous. Perfluous.
I don't know what that word is.
I don't know either. But hey, y'all, my wife is here. I'm so excited. I don't hear Cole crying. Praise God.
You don't?
No, I don't right now.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yo, hey, yo, baby beat up mommy today. And me, literally, he beat me up. I was laying down with him for a little bit, just trying to relax for a little bit, and so he went haywire on me. He stretched my shirt all out of form. I think he tried to bite me a few times. He pulled some of my taco meat out. It was a rough day.
He kicked me in my throat.
He kicked you in your throat. Wow. She made it though, y'all. She made it.
I'm here. Hi, everyone.
Yay, she's here. Okay, so the topic of the month is blended family.
Yeah.
And tonight we are starting on the transition.
Yes.
And I laid the little groundwork for the transition with us because everybody knows our situation by now. They know that our kids were around each other, around us for years. So that aspect of the transition wasn't as rough. But now I'm in the aspect of the power struggle, the rules, the changes. And I was just talking about how crazy the transition was with snacks.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. As I was walking toward the room, I heard Daniel talking about snacks and how my children, it was a big adjustment for them because prior to Daniel and I being together, they kind of had free run. I did kind of let them go ahead. I buy stuff, if it's in the kitchen, go ahead, whatever, eat it. And, of course, once our family size increased, that couldn't happen anymore, So I know, especially my oldest child, my oldest boy, who's 13, Khalil, he had a big problem with that. Big problem with that. It was tough for him to come to grips with the fact that things now have to change because the family size is changing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those snacks, man. It's like, before you get a big old bag of Doritos, you can leave it up on the... Sometimes we used to leave a big bag of chips up on the shelf or whatever until the things went stale. Because they would last that long. And they would go stale and it's like, oh, okay, I guess we got to throw it away and get a new bag. Snack time, you better go buy about 4 bags or something. So it can be enough to go around.
Yeah, the snacks were one of the issues in our transition.
Yeah.
Because just think about it. You have a child that's used to things their certain way. And we're not even talking about the couple yet. We're just talking about the children.
Yeah.
So the child is used to things their certain way, that they're used to it. And then change, different. Something that's not what they're used to. Especially for a child, change is tough.
Yeah.
I mean, change for an adult is just as bad. That's why I try to avoid that word change, because it just seems to have a negative connotation to it. That sounds like a nice word, yo.
What connotation?
Yeah.
It was a big word.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm smart, yo. I'm
Anyway,
sorry.
go ahead, continue.
Yeah, but that word change, it just seems to bring so many issues, and people don't want to feel like someone's trying to change them or doing things different. So with that, the struggle of adjusting to the new rules as a child was definitely difficult for us. And even though we've known each other forever, like, hold up, I mean, but I can't eat my snacks now. I don't like them no more.
Yeah, I mean, it was different, like, back when we were just friends. When the kids would come over, it's like, go ahead, y'all go for it too. And it's so funny because, like, they always say hindsight is 20/20.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember times where you would say, no, they can't have it, or no, it's okay, they don't need it. And I'm like, why not? Like, that's why I got this stuff. Let them eat it. So it's funny when I think about that stuff now, because I see why, and I see how we are now, But it really helped give them some structure. I know snacks, we might be staying on the topic for a while, but it's just funny when you think about it, something so small, because it kind of spills over into a lot of things that we experience, where some things I may have been more lenient with, you were the opposite, and then sometimes the other way around. You may be lenient with certain things, and I may be the opposite. So that merger, but like he said, with the kids, it's just a little more difficult because to them, it's just like, that's not fair. How you gonna let these people come in here and change our world?
Yep.
These people. Like, all right, I know you say you love them and everything, but they don't mean nothing to me. Right now, I don't even like them because I can't have what I want when I want it.
Yep. And so, jumping from the topic of snacks and dealing with that transition, another big transition, discipline.
Ooh.
Discipline. So, like Lynette just said, she was like, very just, go ahead, kids. Have a great life.
I put them on punishment.
So,
it may have only lasted like a day, but still.
Yeah, she was very, 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 very soft when it came to punishment. I mean, yeah, she said she would put them on punishment. They'd be on punishment, but then, by the time they went to sleep, they were doing what they were supposed to be on punishment from, and she forgot, so she just ignored it, but not ignored it because she forgot that she even put them on punishment. So they would just be doing stuff, so they would just get away with just everything. And me, I was a lot more strict, but if you know me, I'm just like a fun, just whatever type person, but I'm that dad that I'll let you know what it is. You ain't just going to do whatever. You dig? And if I say it's punishment, it's punishment. If I tell you that on June 12th at 6 p.m. I'm going to beat your butt.
Oh my gosh, he will do it on June 12th at 6 p.m. I don't know how he does it. See now, okay, I'm the heat of the moment popper. Like, I gotta be mad at you, like, at that moment. And even then, I'm probably, like, plucking you or something like that. You know, I gotta be mad at that moment. But Daniel will say, he has beating appointments. Like, it's insane. Right? He'll be like, you know what? Today is Wednesday. I'm not gonna beat you today. But, watch, Saturday at 12:52 p.m., watch what happens. And yo, he'll stick to it. And it's crazy. And I'll be looking, I'm just confused. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't forgot what happened 4 days ago. We all happy. We happy-go-lucky. And Daniel will be happy right along with us. And then it's like, hey, look what time it is. Yeah.
That's about being a man of your word. That's what that comes down to. You don't want to give your children the impression that you just say stuff and don't follow through.
Yeah.
So that's why when I say stuff like that, I go through with it. And like, quite honestly, if I set a beating appointment, you know, I don't always beat them, but I'll talk to them, and you know, 9 out of 10 times they'll straighten up whatever it was that they were doing. So yeah, I think it holds them accountable, especially the boys. You know, being a man of your word, being a man of integrity, and you know, doing what you say you're going to do is very important. So when I do stuff like that, it's all a lesson. It's all a lesson.
Yeah. Now, you know what? I think with that too, we've kind of combined styles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, combined discipline styles as well. We kind of tag team at times too. I'm more of the talker. You know, more of the I want to know why you're behaving the way that you're behaving. Come on, let's sit down, kumbaya, and talk about it type of person. You know, and
you're going on timeout, Billy.
I don't do timeout. I don't do timeout. But you know, that's me, and like I said, we kind of blended, and now it'll be okay. You did what you did, so you probably still won't get in trouble by Dad, but come and talk to me about it first, you know, or talk to me about it. Let me get down to the bottom of like what you're actually feeling, and then it may just not warrant you know, you getting popped or whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. It may just be, okay, maybe it's something that we needed to check ourselves with. Mm-hmm. You know, maybe it's something that we didn't realize that we were doing to cause this kind of behavior. Yeah. So, you know, it really works. You know, it works if you let it. Because I know there have been times where in the beginning when we first got together, you know, I was one of them INDEP, you know, independent women.
She was an independent woman.
I was one of those, you know, and it was, you can't tell me what to do with my kids. You know, I may not have said it to Daniel, but a lot of times that's what was in my head. Mm-hmm. You can't tell me what to do with my kids because I've been raising them by myself all this time. You know, so it was all pretty right. Interesting.
We have a caller. Caller. Thank you for calling in. Who do we have on the line? Hello, caller. Who's on the line?
Hi, this is Mom.
Hey, Mom. What's up?
Actually, I didn't mean to just be live on the line.
Oh, well, see, we moved over to a different format, so you have to listen online or on the app, but, you know, calling in to listen is not the same as it once used to be, Mom. I'm so sorry. But we're talking about transition. You want to talk about discipline and transition?
Oh, I know a lot about this. Giving and getting. But I'm just getting on the line. So what I'm going to do is listen a little more.
Okay.
And then I'll dial in.
All right, cool.
All right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, that was Mom. That was my mother-in-law. That was
my mama,
mommy. But
I was saying something, and yeah,
and she forgot what she was
story
talking
of my
about.
life.
No, that's the old story of your life. You got a new story.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, we were talking about, you know, the combination of our different styles. And then she was talking about, she was Miss Independent